Hi, Jason Mills here, Odys Mentor, and today I'm going to be taking a look at vetterphotography.com. So this is one of my recommended picks as a premium age domain, and we'll go straight in and take a look at the backlinks and the kind of profile of the site, and then I'm going to go into how I would use this domain. So the first thing to point out is that it hasn't got a huge amount of strong backlinks, but it has got a core of very decent backlinks, and they're very relevant too, which is exactly what we want to see. So we've got this bridalguide.com, which is suitable from a wedding photography point of view. We've got lenser.com, which is obviously suitable for photography, and then we've got instantcheckmate.com, which again I think is kind of relevant to the wedding niche. And actually, if we take a look at the original website, we can actually see that Jim Vetter was a wedding photographer. So this really does lend itself to the wedding photography niche. Now, of course, if you've already got a photography site, then you could probably use this domain to power that up, and that would be perfectly valid. You could probably even create a photography website that is based that is an affiliate site using this domain, or you could redirect it and rebrand. However, for me, it makes sense to kind of take the opportunity that exists here, given the history of the domain, and actually focus in on wedding photography. And again, there's a couple of ways in which you could go with this. You could go down the route of creating affiliate or informational content around wedding photography, and that would be fine. But I think for me, I would probably use this as a lead generation website. And luckily, we don't have the full name in the domain, so it's Vetter Photography. And I think obviously you'd want to get it away from it being Jim Vetter Photography, so you would probably go with that brand name Vetter Photography. Now there's a play on words there. You could talk about it as being a photography vetting kind of service in the sense that this website identifies the best wedding photographers, or you could even play on the word better, Vetter Photography in that sense. So I think from a brand point of view, it's absolutely fine. And if we take a look at the data behind the site, so let's take a look at some of those backlinks in a little bit more detail. So we can see it's a DR18. Let's take a look at the anchor text first of all. And it's all branded stuff. So we've got Vetter Photography, he's taken up 18% of the anchor text on the referring domains. Then we've got Jim Vetter Photography, Jim Vetter. Perfect anchor text distribution there. That gives you plenty of scope for when you're link building yourself to go in and be a little bit more aggressive on your anchors. And let's take a look at those backlinks that we've got, and we'll sort by DR. So we've actually got a Wix. I know it's that's a subdomain of Wix, so we'll ignore that one. We've got this bridalguide.com, that's still there. That's a really strong link, and it's going into the homepage, which is great. We've then got the lenser.com, instant checkmate. So this Insta Checkmate is going to a category page, San Francisco. So we probably want to rebuild that page to make sure we're getting the use out of that, or we could redirect that to an associated page. And actually this kind of leads me into the strategy, because if we take a look at that URL there, we've got it's actually a category page and then San Francisco. Okay, it looks like a paginated page, but that doesn't really matter, because what we do is we take that and we'd probably use that to start to build out our first location hub page, which I would simply have as vetterphotography.com/San Francisco, and then that would be your San Fran page, and then you could look at others. So if we go in and take a look at one of a potential competitor site here, so this is the not.com. They don't just specialize in wedding photography, but they have a massive section on their site that is focused around that. So and I think they probably charge people to be on that. And obviously that's up to you. You could rent out the page, you could literally just sell the leads, or you could charge people to be listed on these pages. But you can just get an idea here of the potential and also the difficulty, because, like, for example, Chicago wedding photographers, it's got a search volume of around 2,000 searches for that one specific term. And look at how they're building out their pages. That's kind of what you would want to do. So you would probably have vetaphotography.com / wedding photography San Francisco or something like that, or wedding photography Chicago, and you would build out those pages. I would probably start with San Francisco because the original domain was, or the original business was based in San Francisco, so it kind of makes sense to build that out first, and then I would start to build out those other pages. And I've been in this niche myself in the UK with Asian wedding photography, and actually, although it can be competitive, it doesn't usually take too much to get it to rank, even in big cities. So we were ranking in Birmingham, we were ranking in London, and the search volumes are pretty tasty as well for what you probably consider to be local SEO. So this is a great domain to get something like that started off with. That's how I would use it. I would go down the lead gen route, or the rank and rent route, and then and monetize it like that. If you want to chat about it more, happy to jump on a strategy call. Feel free to book that, and we can chat through that and really get this domain kicking right from the off. Okay, cheers guys, thanks, bye.